Welcome to the lecture of signals and system. So today's topic is from unit number 2, system properties in terms of impulse response. So already we have seen causal, non-causal, static, dynamic, invertible, non-invertible. So for invertible, non-invertible, there will not be any h of t given and we have to check. Instead, we are focusing on the condition only for invertible, non-invertible. But for causal, non-causal, there will be question like h of t will be given and we have to identify whether it is causal or non-causal. Okay. So now next is today we will discuss stable, unstable. So this thing also we can tell if h of t is provided. So from h of t you can tell whether the system is stable or unstable. So first of all understand what do you mean by stable signal. Suppose I draw two signals. This is one signal and this is second signal. So now what do you observe between these two signals? That the first signal is a stable signal and second signal is unstable signal. Okay, so what is happening with the first signal? That as time is increasing, on x-axis we have time, as we are increasing the time, so its value is also decreasing. That means it is a finite value. It is a bounded value. Its value, the value of the signal is bounded. That's why it is a stable. And in case number 2, as time increases, the signal becomes unbounded. It is increasing. So it becomes unbounded. So that's why it is nothing but unstable. So the signal which remains finite or which decreases with the time are called as the stable signal, and signal which attains infinity with time, then that signal is called as unstable signals. Then stable signals, for stable signal we have Laplace transform and Fourier transform, and for unstable signal we just have Laplace transform. The Fourier transform does not exist. Once again I will repeat, the signal which has a bounded, that means finite value, are called as a stable signal, and the signals which are unbounded are called as unstable signal. So that is the difference. So you just have to observe that with time what is the nature of the signal. If it is increasing, then unstable. If it attains finite value, bounded value, then it is a stable. Okay. So h of t will be given. H of t is given, and you have to tell whether the system is stable or unstable. So for continuous time, h of t will be given and we have to tell stable, unstable. So condition for stability is So you must know the condition also. So condition for stability is that this integration from minus infinity to plus infinity, this mod h of t dt should be less than infinity. So this integration value should be less than infinity. Then the system is a stable system. If the impulse response integration is finite, then the system is stable system. Then again you have to solve the integration, right? So we are not interested in the exact value. We are interested whether that value is finite or it is infinite. If it is infinite, then unstable. If it is finite, then stable. We are not interested in the value of this integration, exact value. We are interested whether this integration value is finite or infinite. That's it. Okay. So let's look at the question. So check stable, unstable. Check stable, unstable. Okay. H of t equal to e raised to minus 2t u of t plus 1. E raised to minus 2t u of t plus 1. Okay. So you know that e raised to minus 2t sketch. E raised to minus 2t is a decreasing exponential signal. This is the sketch of e raised to minus 2t. This is graph of e raised to minus 2t. It is multiplied with u of t plus 1. Origin, x-axis time. Okay, u of t plus 1. So it starts from minus 1, ends on infinity. It starts from minus 1, ends on infinity. So this is the graph of u of t plus 1. So between these two signals, we are doing the multiplication. So from minus infinity up to minus 1, it has amplitude 0. U of t plus 1 has amplitude 0. Because of multiplication, our resultant signal amplitude will also be 0, because any number into 0 is 0. So up to minus 1, the product will be 0, because u of t plus 1 is 0. Then after minus 1, unit step signal is amplitude 1, and this decreasing exponential. So we will have this type of signal. It is decreasing in nature. So this is the graph of h of t. So now you can see that this is a bounded, that means it is a decreasing, or you can say it is a finite. This integration value is a finite. That's why answer will be stable, but you have to check. So by sketch I have verified. Now I will use the condition. So my signal is present from minus 1 to plus infinity, and e raised to minus 2t, h of t has value e raised to minus 2t into u of t has amplitude 1 into t. So this integration value will be e raised to minus 2t upon minus 2 with the limits minus 1 to infinity. So substitute upper limit e raised to minus infinity, then substitute lower limit e raised to minus 2 into minus 1, that means plus 2 divided by minus 2. Okay, e raised to minus infinity is 0, so the answer is e raised to 2 upon 2. So definitely it is a finite value. It is a finite value. E raised to 2 is something less than 10 number divided by 2, so it is a finite value. So it is less than infinity, therefore our answer is stable. So by condition also we have checked that integration is less than infinity, therefore stable. As well as from sketch also you can see that this is decreasing in nature, it is a bounded, the signal is a bounded, therefore it is a stable signal. So this is how you can identify whether the system is stable or unstable. Let's look at one more example. F of t equal to e raised to minus, okay, e raised to 2t u of 1 minus t. Okay, so e raised to 2t u of 1 minus t. So u of 1 minus t, u of 1 minus t sketch is like this. It will start from 1, and this minus t means folding, so it will go on towards negative real axis. So this is the graph of u of 1 minus t. This is the graph of u of 1 minus t. It is multiplied with e raised to 2t. E raised to 2t is a increasing exponential signal like this. Okay. So from 1 to infinity, from 1 to infinity u of t plus u of 1 minus t value is 0. So our resultant multiplication result will be, it will be 0 from 1 to infinity. Okay, because u of 1 minus t is 0. Then from 1 to minus infinity it has amplitude 1, and this signal we will have this type of signal. So again it is a bounded, that's why our answer will be stable. Okay, now let's go for the condition. So this is the overall sketch e raised to 2t u of 1 minus t. Now let's try from the condition. The condition is integration minus infinity to infinity mod of h of t dt. This is the condition. Okay, but our signal is present from minus infinity to 1, and h of t value is e raised to 2t into u of 1 minus t, u of 1 minus t, unit step signal as amplitude 1 dt. That integration is e raised to 2t upon 2 limits are minus infinity to 1. Okay. So just substitute the limit. So this becomes e raised to 2 minus e raised to minus infinity. In place of t, I am substituting the upper limit, lower limit divided by 2. So that is nothing but e raised to 2 upon 2. So again it is a finite value. Therefore answer is stable. So this is how you can check the system is stable or unstable. Let's look at one more example. H of t equal to u of t plus 2 minus u of t minus 3. Okay, u of t plus 2, it will start from minus 2 up to infinity. This is the graph of u of t plus 2. Then it is getting subtracted with u of t minus 3. So minus and your u of t minus 3 sketch. This is the graph of u of t minus 3. It will start from 3. It will start from 3 up to infinity. Okay. So from minus 2 to 3, from minus 2 to 3, it has amplitude 1. It has amplitude 0. So subtraction will be 1. 1 minus 0, 1. From minus 2 to 3, subtraction will be 1. After that, 3 onwards, it has amplitude 1. It has amplitude 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Up to infinity, result will be 0. So this is the graph of h of t equal to u of t plus 2 minus u of t minus 3. So this is the sketch. So it is a bounded finite area. As you can see, this is a finite area. That's why answer will be stable. Okay. By integration condition also we can check. So use that integration condition. Integration, the signal is present from h of t is present from minus 2 to 3. So use that conditions. Then h of t dt. H of t has value 1 into dt. So this is nothing but t. dt integration is t. Limits minus 2 to 3. Its value is 5. Okay, so it is less than infinity. Therefore, the answer is stable. So this is how you can check whether the system is stable or unstable. Now I will give you one shortcut. By just looking at the question within 10 seconds, you should give the answer stable or unstable. Okay, so that shortcut is, because instead of going for the sketch, you will require a lot of knowledge. What is the sketch of u of 1 minus t? What is the sketch of e raised to p? Then multiplication, then overall sketch. So this is a little bit lengthy procedure. So by shortcut technique, within a 10 seconds, you can give the answer whether it is stable or unstable. Whether it is stable or unstable. So the thing is that h of t equal to e raised to, let us say something, 3t u of t plus 2. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to check the sign of, you have to check the plus minus sign, positive or negative sign you have to check. Of which, you have to check the plus minus sign. Okay, so where you have to check plus minus sign? So you have to check the exponential sign. So here exponential sign is plus, and you have to check the sign of this t. So before t, what is the sign here? Plus. So plus plus, that means same sign. Plus plus means same sign. Therefore answer will be unstable. Same sign means unstable. Okay, same sign. If exponential has positive sign, before t also, before t, not after t. Before t you have to check this sign. Before t also plus, so both are having same sign. So the answer is unstable. One more example, let us say h of t equal to e raised to 4t u of 2 minus t. Okay, so here exponential has plus, here before t sign is minus, so both the signs are opposite. Opposite sign means stable. Opposite sign means stable. So the answer is stable. Opposite sign means stable, same sign means unstable. So one more, let us say h of t equal to e raised to minus 3t u of minus t. That's it, u of minus t. Okay, so here negative sign, here also negative sign, exponential negative sign, before t also negative sign, same sign, therefore answer is unstable. Answer is unstable. So this technique you can apply and you can give the answer. Now we will see for discrete time signal. So for continuous time, what is the condition? Integration minus infinity to infinity h of t dt equal to 0. So for discrete time, condition will be integration will be replaced by summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity is magnitude of h of n less than infinity. So if this summation is less than infinity, then the system is called as stable system. Then the system is called as stable system. Again, I am not interested in the value. I am just interested whether the summation is finite or infinite. Okay. So let's start with one example. H of n equal to some sequence 4 1 4 2. This is one sequence 4 1 4 2. So arrow is at 1. Okay, the signal is present from this arrow means n equal to 0, n equal to minus 1. The signal is present from n equal to minus 1. So summation n equal to minus 1. Upper limit is arrow n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2. Upper limit is n equal to 2. H of n. So just expand this summation. So this becomes h of minus 1 plus h of 0 plus h of 1 plus h of 2. So just put n value. First you put minus 1, then 0, then 1, then 2. And in between that, do the addition side. So summation expansion will be h of minus 1 plus h of 0 plus h of 1 plus h of 2. Okay, so what is the value of h of minus 1? 4. 4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2. So it is less than infinity. Therefore, answer is stable. So if you see some finite sequence, then definitely that sequence, if you see some finite sequence, then definitely your answer is stable. So for finite sequence, answer will be stable. Okay. Now h of n equal to next h of n equal to 2 raised to n into u of n minus 2. Okay. So now 2 raised to n sketch. So here 0, x-axis n. So 2 raised to n. So 2 raised to 0 is 1. 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4. 2 raised to 3 is 8. So like this. And 2 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 2. 2 raised to minus 2 is 0.25. So this is the graph of 2 raised to n. And again its value will decrease. So this is the sketch of 2 raised to n. It is getting multiplied with u of n minus 2. So u of n minus 2, it is a discrete 1 1 1 1, start from 2 3 up to infinity. The amplitudes are 1. This is the graph of u of n minus 2. Okay, so after multiplication, we will have at second position, amplitude, both amplitudes are present, so we will get the signal. Before that, before second position, from minus infinity up to second position, here amplitude is 0, here amplitude is 0, so resultant will be 0. So but from 2 onwards, we have the amplitudes. So this is also up to infinity, this is also up to infinity, so we have this signal. So 2, 3, at these positions we have the signal. And your observation is that it is increasing with the time, it is increasing with the value of n. So it is an unbounded signal. So it is an unbounded signal. Therefore, answer is unstable. Therefore answer is unstable. Then so this is how you can give the answer. So even if you start summation, so summation will be n equal to 2 to infinity and 2 raised to n. So if you expand this summation, 2 raised to 2 plus 2 raised to 3 plus 2 raised to 4 up to infinity. So this addition will result 2 raised to infinity. So this result will be infinity, therefore unstable. So by using the condition, this way you can give the answer. Okay. One more, let us say h of n equal to 1 by 3 raised to n 1 by 3 raised to n u of n plus 1. Okay. So 1 by 3 raised to n. So when n equal to 0, its value will be 1 because any number raised to power 0 is 1. Then when n equal to 1, its value is 1 by 3. When n equal to 2, its value is 1 by 9. When n equal to 3, its value is 1 by 27, like this. So it is a decreasing for positive values, and for n equal to 1, n equal to minus 1, or n equal to minus 1. So this becomes 1 by 3 raised to power minus 1 means 3 raised to power 1. 1 by 3 raised to power minus 1 means 3 raised to power 1. And 3 raised to power 1 is 3. Then 1 by 3 raised to power minus 2 means 3 raised to power 2. Its value is, here it is 3, its value is 9. So on negative side it is increasing in nature. On negative side it is increasing in nature. Okay, so this is the graph of 1 by 3 raised to n. This is a sketch of 1 by 3 raised to power n. Okay, it is getting multiplied with u of n plus 1. It is getting multiplied with u of n plus 1. So your u of n plus 1, the unit step signal starts from minus 1, all where from minus 1 to infinity amplitudes are 1. From minus 1 to infinity amplitudes are 1. All amplitudes are 1. So this is a graph of u of n plus 1. Okay. So from minus infinity to minus 1, so from minus infinity to minus 1, u of n plus 1 amplitude is 0, so multiplication will be 0. But from minus 1 onwards, minus 1, here we will have something at 3 into, then 0, at 0 position also, both the signals are having amplitude, so multiplication, definitely we will have some multiplication result. So this is the final sketch. This is the final sketch. So as you can see that it is decreasing in nature. So your answer is stable. It is a bounded. It is decreasing in nature as n is increasing. So it is a stable. Now, if I use the summation limits will be minus 1 to infinity 1 by 3 raised to n. So expand this summation. So this summation becomes 1 by 3 raised to power minus 1 plus 1 by 3 raised to power 0 plus 1 by 3 raised to power 1 plus 1 by 3 raised to power 2, like this. So definitely this summation will be up to infinity. So this summation answer will be finite. Summation answer will be finite because 1 by 3 raised to power n. 1 by 3 raised to power minus 1 is 3. So this becomes 3 plus, then 1 by 3 raised to power 0 is 1 plus, then 1 by 3 raised to power 0 is 0.33. 1 by 3 raised to power 2 is 1 by 9. 1 by 9 means 0.11, right? Plus again the value is decreasing, so that's why the summation addition will also be finite. It is less than infinity, therefore stable. So this is how from condition you can check. So summation limits or integration limits are basically the limits of unit step signal u of n plus 2. Then limits are minus 2 to minus 2 to infinity. U of n minus 3. Then limits are 3 to infinity. Okay. So answer is stable. So whenever you have some finite sequence, then stable, or after sketch you can tell whether it is stable or unstable. So now here also I have one shortcut, but you have to pay attention before applying the shortcut. So I will be having h of n is of the form, h of n is of the form a raised to n, a raised to n, and some u of n or something, anything, n plus 1, n plus 2, 2 minus n, 1 minus 3, 3 minus n minus 4, n plus 4, 4 minus n, anything. Okay. So here this a must be greater than 1. Before using our shortcut, we have to make sure that a is greater than 1. If it is less than 1, if it is less than 1, for example, 1 by 4 raised to n. So you have to make it greater than 1. You have to make it greater than 1. So how you will make it greater than 1? So 4 raised to minus n. By right, you have to write in this fashion. You have to write in this fashion. 1 by 4, it is less than 1. So you have to write in this fashion. Or suppose 1 by 5 raised to power minus n is greater. Then this can be written as 5 raised to power n. Okay, because you know that law of indices 1 upon a raised to m is a raised to minus n. जब ये ऊपर जाता तब माइनस n ऐड हो जाता. हाँ. So you have to make sure that this a is greater than 1. Okay. So now what the shortcut is that a raised to power n u of n minus 2. So you have to check this exponential sign. This exponential sign. So here exponential sign is positive. Here before n what is the sign? Again it is a positive. So same sign. Therefore answer is unstable. Same sign means unstable. So earlier also whenever we have same sign, answer was unstable. Okay. Now if opposite sign, then stable. For example, 3 raised to n u of 2 minus n. So you have to check the exponential sign. 3. First of all 3. It is greater than 1, right? 3 is greater than 1. Yes. Now check the sign. Here plus. Here before n sign is minus, negative. So here is positive, here negative. So opposite sign, answer is stable. Opposite sign, answer is stable. Okay, so by this shortcut you can easily give the answer. 2 more example I will take for practice. Let us say h of n equal to 4 raised to n u of n minus 1. Okay, here 4 is greater than 1. Yes. Then here plus, here before n also positive, here positive, same sign, unstable. Same sign, unstable. Don't write like this anywhere outside our college, because this is not there in any book. This same sign, opposite sign. But by doing some practice, I found this technique. So other than outside our college, don't write like this, that same sign, opposite sign, stable. That's why you have to write that. How you will explain it? That summation is h of n is less than infinity, or it is equal to infinity, less than infinity, therefore stable, equal to infinity, therefore unstable. So outside our college, don't write like this, same sign, opposite sign. Okay. H of n equal to 1 by 4 raised to n u of n plus 1. Okay, don't directly apply the property. First, you should always check that number is greater than 1. Here number is greater than 1. No. So you have to make it greater than 1 by writing it like this. 4 raised to minus n u of n plus 1. Okay, now go for the sign. So here minus, negative, here positive, opposite sign. therefore answer is stable. So be patient, opposite sign, therefore answer is stable. So keep some patience before solving, before using the shortcut. Make sure that this number should be greater than 1. So write 4 is to minus n. 4 is to minus n. And then use our technique. Same sign unstable, opposite sign. Same sign unstable, opposite sign stable. Opposite sign stable. For exponential, we do not have to worry because there we don't have to check anything. Okay. One more last question. Let us say h of n equal to u of n plus 2 plus u of n minus 1 minus, here it is u of n minus 1 minus 2 times u of n minus 3. So you should be able to draw this sequence, perform addition, subtraction, and see if that sequence is finite, then answer is stable. Okay, so one by one, u of n plus 2. So this is origin, y-axis u of n plus 2, x-axis n. Okay, so if you start from minus 2, amplitudes are 1, minus 2, then minus 1, then 0, at 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Okay, so amplitudes are 1 up to infinity. Up to infinity. Then it is getting added with u of n minus 1. U of n minus 1 will start from 1 and 2 up to 3, 4 up to infinity. Amplitudes are 1. Here amplitude is 1, 1, 1. Here also amplitudes are 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now u of 2 u of n minus 3. So it will start from 2. Sorry, n minus 3 na. So it will start from 3. But 2 is written, so amplitude will be 2. Amplitude will be 2. So 3, amplitude will be 2 at 4, amplitude will be 2 up to infinity. So this is nothing but 2 times u of n minus 3. This is the graph of 2 times u of n minus 3. Okay. Now perform addition, subtraction. What will be addition, subtraction of this? So here at minus 2 amplitude is 1, amplitude is 0, amplitude is 0. So resultant will be at minus 2 amplitude 1 sample. Then at minus 1 amplitude is 1, here amplitude is 0, here amplitude is 0. So again at minus 1 I will get one value. Then at origin amplitude is 1, amplitude is 0, amplitude is 0, third signal is amplitude 0, second signal is amplitude 0, and this first signal is amplitude 1. 1 here, 0 here, 0 here. So again it will be 1. At first position 1 here, and 0 here. 1 plus 1, 2. At second position 1 here, 1 plus 1, 2, and here 0. At second position here it is 0. So again answer will be 2. At third position 1 here, 1 plus 1, 2, and here 2. So we are doing the subtraction now. So 2 minus 2, it will be 0. So at third position resultant will be 0. At fourth position, here 1, and here 2. 1 plus 1 minus 2. 1 plus 1 minus 2, that means 0. So after that, up to all places, answer will be infinity. So you are getting a one finite sequence, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. So answer will be stable. Or you can apply that condition and substitute, the answer will be finite, therefore answer is stable. Before using that same sign opposite sign concept, one more time I would like to tell that e raised to, we are checking the sign of exponential, and we are checking the sign of u of before t, not after t, u of before t.
वी आर चेकिंग द साइन बिफोर टी, नॉट आफ्टर टी। टी के पहले का जो साइन है वो चेक करना है आपको, टी के पहले का साइन चेक करना है, टी के बाद का नहीं। ओके, so before t what is the sign and exponential what is the sign? Same sign means stable, opposite sign means unstable. So now you can try this question and send me on my personal WhatsApp. So you try these 5 questions and send on my personal WhatsApp. Thank you.